We're going to take all the breeding age females and bring them to Las Vegas, and I'll distribute them to the men who have changed their names to Corey. No kings, no presidents, no senators, just Corey. I don't need to sleep. I don't use currency. I'm not a part of this time. I used to be 2 Corys, now I'm 1. Oh. What are you guys into? What do you do?
We're tech.
Oh,
yeah.
That's all going away. Currency, everything. We're going to flip into a new society.
What do you do?
I'm outside of space and time. Change your name to Corey. After that, you will be executed. If you don't change your name to Corey in 3 months, you're going to be executed.
Blessed is a man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither.
Grand Regent! Grand Regent, this planet is fucking sick, Grand Regent. Grand Regent, come in, please stay. Please. They have motorcycles here, Grand Regent. Motorcycles. Have you ever tried a cigarette, Grand Regent? Oh my God, Grand Regent, they're so good. I'm up to 3 packs a day. Grand Regent, they have goth daddies and Latinas here, Grand Regent. Please, can we stay? Please, Grand Regent. Grand Regent.
Pure. I think your fans are gonna love this.
No, they are. They are, because they don't get to see me like this all the time.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled ain't fat no
You know
more.
what I'm saying? I told you in the studio, this the no filter count. They think this shit is normal. It's not. It takes a lot of hard work. So I decided, you know what I mean? Okay.
No, he ain't hitting the grocery store.
They don't believe in us, huh? God did.
a tattoo on my forehead that only women can see, and it says,
"Please cheat on me."
My first marriage was a mistake, but I was deeply and crazy in love with my second wife. She married the guy
she was cheating with.
My second wife actually told me once that one of the reasons she wanted a divorce was that
I play Angry Birds
every morning. The fuck do you care if I play Angry Birds every morning? Anyway.
We're not married anymore.
I've been down that aisle twice myself. I probably should have
run screaming from the room, but
don't let my experience change your mind. I wish I was 28 again. Oh my God. The conversation I would have with myself. Like,
don't ever get married.
Or, don't marry that one or that one. I should have gone with the one that got away.
But anyway.
I remember when I turned 30. My wife was particularly mean to me that day.
She's no longer my wife.
She waited until 9 o'clock that night. We were putting the baby to bed and she said,
by the way, happy birthday.
I'm like, yeah, thanks. Up until about 10 weeks ago, nobody had ever heard of me. And then, I don't know, TikTok made me momentarily famous. Somebody from Tom Ford noticed that these are Tom Ford glasses. Next thing I know, would I come up to New York and do a photo shoot for GQ? It's like the world has gone insane. My sister says, oh, just embrace it. It's going to go away in a couple of weeks and nobody's going to remember who the heck you are. So I said, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do.
And my ex-wife must be just hating it.
Children didn't get expensive, they got unnecessary, and that should terrify you. Here's a comparison that sounds insulting until you sit with it. Children are like horses. In the early 1900s, major cities were drowning in horses. They powered transportation, hauled goods, made economies move. People didn't keep horses because they loved horses. They kept them because they needed them. Then Henry Ford dropped the Model T. Within a few years, the need collapsed. Not because horses got more expensive, but because cars did the job better. Today, the only people who keep horses are the ones who genuinely love them, despite the cost, the mess, and the work. An economist named Catherine Pakaluk argues children are going through the same transition, and the data backs her up. For most of human history, children met 3 needs nobody had to consciously think about. They worked in the fields, in the family business, and in the household economy. They provided security. If something happened to you, older children kept things running, and they were your retirement plan. Not metaphorically, literally. Then machines replaced the labor, insurance and dual income replaced the security, and Social Security replaced the retirement math. The need didn't fade slowly. It got systematically outsourced. Program by program, technology by technology, until one day, children were just optional. But here's the part that should actually unsettle you. Your grandparents didn't decide to have kids. That's just what you did. The default. You're the first generation that has to actively choose it, against a culture that models the good life as optimized, unencumbered, and free. Behavioral science is unambiguous about what happens when something shifts from default to deliberate opt-in. Participation collapses. No subsidy fixes a default shift. Japan tried bonuses, incentives, paid parental leave for years. Birth rates kept falling. Because you can subsidize diapers, you can't subsidize desire. The fertility crisis isn't just an economic problem. It's a meaning problem. Ask almost any parent who genuinely loves their kids whether they'd wish they'd had fewer. Almost none of them say yes.
I just really didn't even know I could love like that. It's really my priorities shifted completely to them. They turned my world upside down, or in the best way.
So why does the story we're telling make it feel like the obvious answer is no?
Le voy a dar un consejo, mi chingón, para que se ponga verga en la vida. Más vale ser esclavo de tu propio sueño que ser esclavo del sueño de otro cabrón. Póngase verga si un día quiere ser chingón en la vida, mi cabrón.
You really have to eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight?
You don't.
That's right.
I gotta eat 2.
If you can't convince your wife to get breast implants, then you can't close. You can't close if you can't convince your wife to get breast implants, because all women want them. It offsets their ass. You got to be able to convince your wife to get breast implants. And if you can't, then you can't close.
I don't drink and I don't party, so it's okay if you have... So it's okay if you have a little side thing as long...
to the male delusion triangle. You have money, you are strong, or you are emotionally stable. You can only pick two. If you have money and you're strong, you drift on an hourly basis between suicidal and homicidal. If you are strong and you're emotionally stable, you are a brokey. If you are emotionally stable and you have money, you are a weak bitch. You can only pick two. Where am I, you ask? I am not here. I am in the circle that has nothing. I am a weak bitch. I am a brokey, and I am not emotionally stable. I live right here.
I recently came to the realization that I don't actually need therapy. I just need a bad bitch. I just need a bad bitch. And the only way to get a bad bitch is with slightly bigger muscles and more money. That's what's been stopping me. The key to happiness this whole time has been vanity and materialism. I've been worrying about things like intimacy, finding like-minded individuals, and meaningful work, when really, I just needed to start taking steroids and doing summer sales. Because that's what other people look for and desire in a partner, is money and slightly bigger muscles.
I knew a motherfucker who was so ass at trading that this nigga became good at trading from literally doing the opposite of what the fuck he was gonna do, gang. That's how shitty that nigga was at trading. That every decision that nigga made, the stock literally did the opposite every single time. And so what this nigga started to do was literally, instead of him going with his first thought, he would do the opposite of what his first thought was, and that nigga would hit every time, gang. That's how that nigga became profitable, bro. I swear to God, bro. Think about it, gang. So that nigga literally became profitable from sucking ass at trading. Bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm not trolling, gang. I'm dead ass, bro. That nigga just had the worst luck in the market, bro. So what he started to do was, if his first thought was calls, that nigga would play a put and hit on that bitch, bro. That nigga ran it up off that shit, bro. I swear to God, to this day. To this day, bro, that nigga is a beast at trading from sucking ass, bro. Hey!
Lock in for a nigga. You wondering why you ain't made it to the top and ain't got no motion cause you won't lock in. Lock in.
How they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, oh, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you, nigga. Yo, Nick, did we throw you 25,000 bonus for nothing the other day? Throw it on Nick.
Just for nothing.
Throw it on Nick in the control room. In the control room. Put the camera on him. Throw the camera on him real quick. Nick, what we threw you? Because we love you. Yeah.
Ticket chain. The first AI layer 2 blockchain built on Solana. By niggas for niggas. LLM, Lot of Little Money's technology. Proof of data entry scheme system. Nigga detection software. Dynamic bag chaser 1 billion TPS. Nigga chain. Yeah, I'm finna bridge.
I finally have all 4 channels live right now. And the Rumble, the first meme they ever saw was
Ticket chain. The first AI layer 2 blockchain built on Solana. By niggas for niggas. LLM, Lot of Little Money's technology. Proof of data entry scheme system. Nigga detection software. Dynamic bag chaser 1 billion TPS. Nigga chain. Yeah, I'm finna bridge.
No cobro. Yo no cobro. Y dice así. Cuan, 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 cuan. Cuan, 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 cuan. Cuan, 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 cuan. Ya está cerrada con 3 candados. Y remachada la puerta negra. Queen, queen, queen.
I live in a town where there's like no emo girls and no scene girls, and it sucks. There's all these basic bitches who listen to Taylor Swift. Ew, Taylor Swift is disgusting. I'm just really pissed.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the corners of the United States. Twitter, Rumble, kicking necks. Kicking my ex out the door. But welcome to Ask Me Anything 177. We getting chicken. Woo. It's time to make this money, man. While the fear and greed index plummets to the lowest level since, I don't know, 9/11?
Since I don't know when.
Since I don't know when. That's right. We're in a pivotal point in the market right now, honestly. If BTC goes down more, the low comes sooner. If BTC goes up over this next few weeks, the low comes in later. That's about as simple as anyone on TA channels are going to explain it, besides Charlie here, right? Like, if things get bad, a little bad right now, they're going to get bad worse or faster, but the low will be in sooner.
Possibly.
Well, it depends how bad it is, though.
Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Depends how bad.
That's absolutely true.
Oh, yeah, I should probably put this closer to me, huh?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I would say the difference between an early October 4-year cycle low and a Thanksgiving late November 4-year cycle low, the difference between that would be probably, capitulation. So that would be the difference in timing.
No, absolutely.
But whatever way Kyle reset the lights makes me look like extra white now. I'm like,
congratulations, brother.
I am part of the Aryan race.
You're from Minnesota, aren't you?
Yeah, I blend right in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Don't you know? But when you say "don't you know," I always just think of Canadians.
Yeah, don't you know? Oh yeah, don't you know? That's very Minnesotan. But if you go, Minnesota. But if you go into Canada, it's like Canada. It's like a little more like, I don't know, in the throat. Like,
yeah, that sounds almost Jersey-ish, actually.
I didn't do the Canada one perfect. I have to kind of work on that a little bit, but
yeah, Charlie's one with the forest. Free cultivate crypto. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna blend into these things right behind it. Just my head.
It's an Eastern Canadian accent. Okay.
Oh yeah, something like that.
But welcome, man. Yeah, we're getting chicken right now. But I guess since Crypto Boogie said explain it, basically if Bitcoin breaks basically drops down into the 60K range, high 60K range,
we're fucked.
We're fucked.
Not
totally fucked, but like
it's the starting of the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been fucking me also.
It's gonna it'll go back in.
It's a spit courtesy before.
Right. And we'll probably end up somewhere between like 65K, 64K being kind of the range there. And then if we get even more bad news, then probably a retest back to 59K. That's kind of like the really bad scenario there. I don't really believe we can hit below, like, I think 65, it's going to be really hard for us to go below 65K without like essentially like OpenAI's IPO imploding, which I do believe at some point it's going to happen because like OpenAI, a ton of shares are going to come out basically 90 days after the IPO comes out, as well as I've heard as well for SpaceX, believe it or not.
Tom Lee says up only. No.
If Tom Lee's bearish, man, I'm bullish.
Yeah. Or either that or you're extremely bearish. One of the two.
But he's so smart with equities. My God,
Yeah.
what a genius, man. But it is the sort of thing like long term, he's right. You know, just like DCC in a way, like he's going to be right. He's going to be right. But it's like, but it is very difficult. Like, I mean, we probably can consult him with him. And like, yeah, don't say that. Say that.
Right.
Let's calm it down.
Powers that be at JP Morgan.
Yeah. But yes, we have all we have all 4 chats in the chat right now. Yeah, we got Super Hex Win. Come join the family, bro.
Super Hex Win's probably on Twitter right now, right?
No, YouTube right now.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he's ranged.
Yeah.
No, the Rumble Party's fun, guys. Like, there are these things. What were they called again? Rumble subs.
Subscribers.
But
Basically.
what's the gift called?
The gifted subs.
Gifted subs.
You
Yeah.
can gift a random person in the chat, basically
Right.
subscription towards your channel.
Yeah. That's pretty cool to do because then all of a sudden there's like 5 people who don't get ads just because of one man's generosity, right? So each of the last 2 days of my channel, we've had Sami did it today. He was feeling generous, and then I forgot who. Do you remember who it was yesterday?
Dom gifted. Or
Dom 404X. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dom. No,
Dom 404. It's a Donald Duck thing, I think, in the chat or whatever. But what do you call it? He gifted one to everybody. That was the first one, and so that's pretty cool. That's kind of like you could do what's that, Twitter Premium? It's like you could gift a Twitter Premium to 5 people or whatever, and then they just have to continue it.
Honestly, everyone in here should probably get the Rumble Premium or whatever, because some of these commercials are like, I've watched them because they're so fucking ridiculous. It is literally look like cable access. Like it's
because it is, Miguel. Because it fucking is,
bro. I saw this. I literally saw this one where AI generated a Jewish rabbi just to say the stuff they want to say, but it looks so terrible, and the mouth looks like. I was flabbergasted.
It's like Mystery Science Theater. Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah,
where it's like the robots in front of the movie screen that are like basically trolling and making fun of the movie while like their silhouettes are in front of the screen or something like that.
Right.
But it's kind of
they are hilarious though.
Yeah, they are pretty funny.
The other one too is like this old lady. She's cooking a pot and she's selling like natural honey or some shit. I was like, okay, different. Yeah, Rumble is a bit spicy. Like there is plus and there's plus and minuses to all platforms in a way. Like on YouTube, I'm kind of censored,
but largest reach.
Correct. And Kick and Rumble can say whatever they want, but it's just absolutely true. Like most people, most normies are watching on YouTube. It's just a fact.
YouTube's the new TV.
Yeah.
But so that's YouTube's cable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're
the pornos are over here.
Yeah, well, I would say probably. I guess I never even looked on Rumble, but you never know, right?
Oh no, well, yeah, that's not what I meant, but you know what I meant.
No, I know what you're saying in terms of the metaphor, but like just or the analogy, but just in terms of like you never know on Rumble, it could happen. I didn't see it in the categories though. What do you call it? But yeah, right. Yeah. But no, like Twitter, I mean, that's just kind of like people come and go. They don't actually like watch or listen for a long time. I don't think on most of them. But like Kick, has no ads. Also, Kick has these cool little meme GIFs. So you could do like
was it these right here? Like someone put like little
Pepes and stuff. There's also
cool.
I think somebody did Giga Chad from the Giga Chad token in my last stream. I was like, that was entertaining, right? So
spamming the chats. Yeah, hit the like button, you guys. I don't know if there's a like button.
But Rumble, I would say like today I played a comedian's copyright material, part of NBA games and different things, and it hasn't gotten taken down or anything yet. I mean, knock on wood, we'll see in the next 24 hours. But I mean, that means it's kind of like, what do you call it, for YouTube? Yeah. Sometimes you kind of catch yourself even if don't need to. Just you're kind of going and you're like, should I say that word? Maybe I'll tone it down a little bit, right? And you just kind of like don't get in the flow. Versus Rumble, like you can kind of I think go a little bit more without even thinking, because you're not like, I have to think of if this word is okay or not. It's gonna hurt.
There's no brakes.
Yeah,
there's just gas.
Correct. That's the best way to put it. I would say.
Welcome to the dark side.
All gas, no brakes.
That's right. But I will say this: Rumble. Look, there are no ads on Kick still, but wait. There is.
Yeah.
Who sponsors Kick? Stake. It's because casino. Like that's how they're paying for everything. It's the casinos, dudes. Very profitable casinos, I will say, but I'm not shitting on steak or anything like that. Because we are living in, for people who don't know, we are based out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yay.
So do we hate gambling? Fuck no. We gamble. I think I gamble once a week at least. At least, right? Okay, every other day. They look at me like, tell the truth.
Every day.
Have you seen that
every 2 hours?
Who's that soccer player that like told his wife like, tell the truth? Tell the truth.
Oh, how she lived a rich life
say,
trying to
what car did your dad drive? Rolls Royce. Exactly. She went away like yeah, but like
Beckham. David
Beckham? David Beckham. Yeah.
Yeah, David Beckham.
Yeah. I thought you guys were out of Reno. No, that was Rolo. That was Rolo and stuff. He lives in Vegas
Confusing
now.
us with Reno. I take that as a slap in the face now.
Well, Reno is cool because Tahoe, dude.
Yeah, I would say the outside of Reno is cool. Reno itself as a city, a bunch of crackheads out there, more than I thought.
Really?
On the homeless part, whenever we saw some of the homeless part of the city, I'm like, damn, there's more crackheads in Reno than I thought there would.
Did you ever go skiing over there? That there's like a whole ski lodge there. Like there's like I remember driving down to Reno. Fucking
yeah,
some
no,
sketchy shit.
I've gone skiing mostly in Utah and Southern California.
Downtown. I mean, you know me. I'm staying at the casinos and shit. But I forgot the name of some of the casinos down there. There's like this one
Circus.
Nah.
Oh, I remember the one we stayed at.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it and stuff like. We won some good money on that one. Was it Peppermint? The Peppermill, or Peppermint. The casino down there is actually really goated out there. People, they give a lot of people a lot of free play down there. But there's another one. I think it's like a GR or GRC or something like that. That one's a pretty good casino too.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of money here if you had bought in real estate in 2018. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. But everything, like real estate's deader than fuck right now. But playing long term, you're still going to win. But that's the problem about real estate. Like all the guys who came up on YouTube, like you know how there's crypto YouTube, there was real estate YouTube, and all the guys who came up during a time where things were like mega crash from 2008-9. Interest rates were effectively 0. 3%, 4%, even if you had bad credit, but 3%. And if you had like gangster lines of credit, you could pay interest only 1.9%, 2% yield. That's it. And it's kind of a crazy sort of thing. So now most of the big YouTubers are kind of selling those properties off. They made money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're getting annoyed because a lot of the guys who just bought houses didn't scale to like apartment complexes or kept upgrading basically, and now they have money. Their YouTube channels are bigger, but they kind of want more free time. Like Grant Stefan as an example, he's kind of like offloading all this real estate in LA, and like I would have told him, LA dog, really? Like, you know, there's gonna be a problem there. And he's a good landlord. He like never raises rents on people and stuff. As long as you stay there, your rent stays the same. So like good landlord, good guy, but just fucked by the California laws, which is why I was born and raised in California. I left years ago. I mean, like what?
22?
Yeah, like no, 21.
Okay.
21. Yeah, it's almost 6 years ago or 5 years ago. And I mean, yeah, it's crazy. Like I mean, like. Even though I love YouTube and like I still watch YouTube and stuff, but they kicked Charlie off for no reason. But I think that was more
motherfuckers.
Yeah. Let them. We're on Rumble now. Let them know how you really feel.
God damn it! Motherfucking YouTube. Some people have been calling it YouTube recently. But the AI, what do you
hold up, I'm still on.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
Okay, I just had to buy some insurance.
I got too comfortable on you on Rumble.
Ad read.
Let's calm down, Charlie. I'm still monetized on YouTube.
right. My bad. Netanyahu.
Look at this one. We're basically my after hours is going to be on Rumble and Kick. Once I
already have my plan for how I'm going to treat YouTube when I get back. I'm basically going to do the main core subject beginning, maybe first 45 minutes to an hour of the stream on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube algorithm actually, what do you call it? It doesn't promote like super long live streams as much as it actually promotes stuff that has higher retention rate. So I'll keep the retention rate high based on thumbnail stuff. Anyways, I'll do that on YouTube. Then I'll rug it, and then we'll go have the fun stuff on Rumble in the second half of the stream. Basically, all memes will be on Rumble, not on YouTube anymore for my channel once I get back on YouTube. So because that way we don't have to worry about the music. Memes are so much better when you can play the whole song.
Yeah,
like, I have to play like the first 7 seconds on YouTube, and then I have to cut the sound for like 5 seconds at least, or whatever. It's kind of gay, bro.
Every meme I have here, I have like I have some incredible gangster memes that I can't use. And I have so many, like everything in here I can basically use because I've tested time after time. I've demonetized myself over, I mean, even though I'm on 177, I've done a lot of interviews and videos and podcasts and stuff. So you have to understand, like, I'm probably somewhere closer to like 280 videos versus like 107. And I've demonetized myself on so many just to figure out what I actually can actually play. And I mean, YouTube allows me to play something like this, man.
Broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga.
And by nigga King AI layer 2. Give a fuck about what your bitch think. Give a fuck about what a broke nigga think. Give a fuck about what your mama think. This is Nigga Chain.
The Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves. This is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves. This is your song. Thank you. Slaves.
I'm not ready for the yellow pill. They can't handle the punk game.
Well, and also, what do you call it? It's soft G, not a hard R. So YouTube's like, yeah, let it slide. We got how much rap on YouTube, right? So
I think it's okay if they say it.
Yeah, how do you know if it's? How do you know when it's? If you hear Eminem, maybe you're like, well, wait, no.
Funky on me, funky monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip. Paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. A monkey that look like a frog. Price look just like a dog's. Full of some chads and gods. Fudders is mad I bought. Word to your mothers, this monkey is doing a lot. Take out a hammer, I'm whacking a fudder, just cleaning the face. Jumping on Twitter, take over the space. Punky is pumping, increasing the pace. A monkey that look like a frog. Paid for my flight to Prague. Touchdown, Punky Lamborghini rental in the garage. She's at my Punky, we had a menage. No, she not Nikki, cause I'm too picky. That's why my portfolio as long as a blog. All about Punky and why that shit rocks. Punky take over the block, watch. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it.
So this stream is about making sure you guys keep making chicken. What's chicken? That dinero, that money, that guap, that guay, them sats.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna follow up with the crash out course tomorrow evening, Thursday evening at I think 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I pinned it in the chat for you guys in the crash out course. But FYI, we're gonna be doing a live day 60 exactly for the 60-day cycles discussion on what we're putting money in, why, what trades are possible. We'll go back through the top 60 coin list. I'll relook tonight and tomorrow morning. Excuse me. I'll relook through all coins, see what coins have best trade setups, make a list of those for you guys. We've already looked at some on my Rumble and on your YouTube channel yesterday.
Yeah.
But, we were on your YouTube channel for an hour yesterday, but I think we looked at most of the coins on the Rumble.
On the Rumble side, yeah.
Yeah, which is how to cultivate crypto on Rumble is where you can see the last 2 days of live streams this week for me. But anyway, so go over to Rumble, subscribe to Dollar Cost Crypto, and then Monkey Branch from there over to how to cultivate crypto.
I mean, you just put in Colt. You're already like trending on both of the websites I checked.
Yeah, I'm trending, baby. Ooh.
They say the Moon Gang isn't a cult.
They say we're not. We put the cult in cultivate. But what was I going for on that? But basically, the coins we're going to be talking about are going to be a hell of a lot more extensive there in the crash out course. So just FYI, guys. And Chepe says he'll crash out on Rumble. I like it.
Beautiful. But let's. There's actually a question I saw earlier that I wanted to.
I think
answer.
I'm trending because I did ASMR during. No, there's actually a category in Rumble where you can choose to be categorized under ASMR.
Yeah.
Like, that is hilarious.
Is any comments? Just star him, copy
Yeah,
right now.
I started one right now.
Okay. But Trevone Suki, man, shout out to you, brother. He's like, gentlemen, there's so much information I need to catch up with y'all's content and knowledge base. Any guidance or plan on how to tackle it? Absolutely. So this is a recommendation I did for people who got into the red pill. Like if you want to get into the red pill and learn about like basically like how men and women work actually, and like how does the red pill work, you would go to Rollo Tomasi's channel and you would go to oldest. And you would watch basically the Iron Rules of Tomasi. You'd watch the first episodes. You'd basically go to some of his oldest streams, kind of learn from there, and then watch a new stream. So the way I'd work it out is I would basically start watching the streams from the beginning of 2026 to kind of like learn. So like go to my channel, go to on my YouTube. I will be backing up a lot of my streams on both Rumble and on Kick over the next weeks and stuff.
And there are timestamps on the majority of them, so you can kind of go to the best main parts of what you want for each of those episodes, right? A lot of ways to do it.
Yeah. Now I will say this though, a lot of crypto there. I try to be as evergreen on a lot of my content, but there is like certain things like prices on certain tokens, or like if you don't understand the 4-year cycle, you're not going to understand. In 25, these guys are bullish. In 26, they're not as bullish because basically I'm simplifying, but every 3 years good, 1 year bad. But in that bad year is very good. It's a very yin yang sort of thing where like it's mostly black with the white dot, and then you end up getting 3 years of white with the black dot, and you can still. And so there's so much ways to make money. So it's like
wax on, wax off is what I hear.
Exactly. It's a sort of thing. It's like while you're waiting the 6 months to start. Like we gave like right before the last crypto mindset course that we went on Fresh and Fit. We told people it's time to start the DCA. It's time to start a little bit of a DCA. And during the course, especially when we got back on YouTube, start the DCA. And prices went down. People caught really good prices. People were able to catch, 59K BTC. I think Ethereum hit about like $1,700, if I recall correctly. There was just a lot of things that people could have done. Tau, Zcash, hyper-liquid altcoins we recommend for people to start buying. No, we did not. But we did not tell people to like dump all their capital yet. So it's a sort of thing where like, right now, a lot of either if you have a lot of cash on hand, good, don't blow the whole wad. But if you don't have a lot of money, it's also good because you have time to put money in the market. If you're DCing throughout 2026, you're winning because a year from now, the prices are going to be higher on just about everything from XRP to XLM to BTC to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Aerodrome, Hyperliquid, Tau, anything you can think of. It's going to be higher in price because Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be higher in price. So because all these larger coins are going to start recovering into 27, especially like the second half of 27. Right. I mean, things are just going to move.
Once we get to October of 27, that's where you have the 5 to 6 year liquidity cycle low. And once that hits, I think 27 is really good. Once you get into Q4 of 27, it starts getting better. Once you get into 28, going in towards the midterm or towards the next presidential election, you get a lot of hype basically pushing through 28. So yeah, I think pretty much I was talking about this on my channel. Wall Street, right, is starting to be aggressive. They're buying hype on the ETF.
Yeah.
They're buying
is that a mixture ETF or a solo ETF?
Solo ETF.
Solo ETF.
Spot hype. Basically, who was it? Bitwise bought 19 million. They staked 12 million dollars worth. They staked it so they can't, sell it. Basically, so that's interesting, right? We have staked ETFs for SUI. We have staked ETFs for Ethereum.
One for Arrow.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
If it happens,
I think that'd happen more mid-cycle because they're going to get Wall Street's
yeah.
attention once they're on Ethereum. They're still kind of underground, which is good for the Moon Gang. But yeah, there's going to be some interesting plays kind of coming around the corner. But what I was saying was they're already starting to accumulate basically since March. And they're going to continue to accumulate probably through about March of next year.
Right.
Once we get into October and beyond of 27, they're going to be fully allocated to whatever it is they're going to be holding because there's the other Wall Street firms like Vanguard or others.
Right.
The ones who don't get in by that end of Q3 27, like having dollar cost at average, it's better than dollar cost average over that year. You're going to have better picks and everything, better prices, all that stuff, right? But some people are going to come in late. They'll come in next spring, right? And they'll dollar cost average all the way from spring to October. And then there's going to be the laggards who come in after, at the very end of 27, beginning of 28, maybe not even until the election. That's our exit liquidity, or possibly one form of exit liquidity, because we did peak out during the election this time, and then we went down, and then we accumulated, went back up in the bull year of 25, which would be in 29. But yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot of interesting play. But if you are looking at, okay, what is Wall Street doing and what are you doing? Are you a part of the Wall Street crew like BlackRock that already is in the market, already accumulating, already trading, doing different things? Are you going to be part of the secondary group, which is coming in now to the end of this year? Are you going to be part of the slower group, which comes in first half of 27 and maybe into late 27? Or are you going to be part of the laggards coming in 28, right? So that's kind of how I look at, which part of Wall Street do you want to be most similar to? Smart money or the dumb money, right? That's pretty much how I think we should look at the rest of the year. And if you want to be part of the smart money, you should be focusing on the market right now. We have the end of the current 60-day cycle. Then we have 2 to 3 more, probably 3 more 60-day cycles before we're past the 4-year cycle low point. We start reaccumulating at good prices and we go higher. So if you only have 2 to 3 more 60-day cycles, that's not a long time. That's a pretty good. We've already gone basically through about 60% of the bear market. We've been down more than up for 7-8 months, and we only have 5-6 months left. Right. So yeah, we're past that midpoint. We're in the second half. We're going into the third period as the Golden Knights would do, and crushing the Avalanche by DCAing heavy into the mains. But yeah, there's a good opportunity right now, and I think a lot of people in crypto are too scared to touch it.
Absolutely. So Kyle, go ahead. The other start thing. So
yeah, Trayvon Suki say, appreciate the guidance, man. Gentlemen, I am reviewing the 2026 crypto mindset course, but since the prices are now trending sideways, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, so that's why I had a guidance during the run up to like 6, 8. So during the course, I said about whatever. Let's just say on a monthly basis, you have $1,000 to put into crypto. I said put 50% of that into the market as an example. So like you might buy $300 of Ethereum, $200 of Bitcoin, something like that. Or you might end up just going like 200, and 100 into an altcoin, basically. Right. The other $500 was to go into USDC. Now, we did say during the course that people could put 10 to 20% of their available cash in the market just to start a bag up already, because prices already come down. But once we got more advanced, once we got towards the end webinars, we adjusted it down and I lowered it to a quarter because we were running hot. And look what happened. BTC has come down a little bit. But that doesn't mean that means from going from 500 to 250, but you're still buying $750 of USDC or Tether, whatever is easier for you, basically. And that capital that you're building on, no matter what, you're still flexing that DCA muscle. You're still buying, because when these prices actually dip down to where like it's like egregious not to buy, where it's like, why am I fumbling generational bags? You have the capital to actually really lower that cost average, and that's really important because my channel name is Dollar Cost Crypto. It's about a dynamic DCA, wax on, wax off, ladder in, ladder out, right? And Charlie's name is Cultivate Crypto, which means to grow the amount of coins you have over time. Almost like cultivating.
Yeah, grow more tokens and the dollars will come. Right. As long as you're choosing tokens of quality like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Aerodrome, others.
And we are getting basically the VCs need to make their money this cycle. So there's something I teach in the course called the 2-cycle theory, which is in crypto, we run on 2 4-year cycles. And then we get a violent change in the market. Basically everything
basically crypto advances enough that you have a different environment that everybody's trading in.
Correct.
And so we had the original first portion of Bitcoin's history, which was just from 0 to 1 or 0 to,
a billion market cap or whatever.
Having a few coins and stuff. Then we had the next one pretty much from 2017 until the end of 22, right? Or is that, or it would be the end? Would it be the end of 2026?
So the way
we've had 2 so far, right? 2 8-year cycle portions, and that very early stage, and then I would say high speculation phase. Now we're going into Wall Street phase,
right?
And Wall Street phase is going to have more correlation to the S&P 500, which we've had since 2020, but it's not going to be always correlated, right? So right now I said we're going down on my stream. I said we're going down on Bitcoin in a bear market, but we're going up to new all-time highs on the S&P. That's a good shift. That if the S&P goes higher because of the AI stocks this summer, people are like, holy shit, it's moving up in the summer. I need to take profits. Where are they going to rotate to?
Yeah.
Something that's liquid and cheap. Bitcoin?
That's right, Thailand.
Hey, they're going to do that too. All the above.
So no, Charlie's absolutely right and stuff. And then the thing with
and that's not going to like necessarily move us into a bull market, but it will soften the blow of the bear.
Right.
Yeah.
So typically the first 4-year cycle of the 8-year cycle is more of a early adapter sort of like developer stage where you get a lot of like the actual like scratch paper sort of like ideas of what they want to launch, VC projects that launch that don't do much. And then on the second 4-year cycle, you actually get the evolution. Like you actually, maybe it's like the same ideas, but a different project, but you know the ideas, or those projects that launched actually do something, or what they promised in this cycle. You could get better price performance on some projects, but they actually end up doing in the next 4-year cycle what they said they were going to do. But maybe the price performance isn't as incredible, but it's still pretty good. You saw this with
Don't
Solana.
talk that way about XLM.
Well, it's been around a long time, right?
Yeah, it hasn't hit a new all-time high since 2017, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. So I wouldn't be shocked that the guy behind XLM, he basically he makes a lot of money with SpaceX. Yeah, and he also used to own Mt. Gox. He sold it to the guy who ended up getting it rugged.
Jesus.
So who knows how much?
Do not have the right lighter for this shit.
No, it works, but it's just you got to be careful. He's got to.
Yes.
But basically, this guy right here, obviously, he probably is going to make a decent amount of money on SpaceX. It'd be crazy if he doesn't have SpaceX stock, because he basically makes the capsules. His company makes the capsules that actually house humans within the rockets themselves, or very sensitive cargo. And I would imagine that's very important for rocket spaceship travel, right? So I would imagine that Elon's probably cut him some equity over these years.
I think there's I forgot the number. It was something like 70 or 100 people that are going to be worth over
it's like
$100 million.
$100 million. It was
something like that.
Yeah,
just from that IPO. I'm like, nice, not bad.
Yeah, his Jeb McCaleb, that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
His shit is like, I always watch this guy a lot, man. Anytime he does anything, I'm like, whoa.
They got gun commercials on Rumble.
Yeah, shout out to the hey, we're trying to become American. You know, to make boxing great again, we need Budweiser on the fucking as the main sponsor, man. Dude, those fights are incredible. Marlboro. Oh wait, we need Marlboro and fucking Bud Light. And we're back as America. But Stellar Lumen's that guy, right? He obviously started like Mt. Gox, which was the most dominant exchange for Bitcoin on the planet before he sold to a guy in Japan, and then that ended up getting rugged basically. From there, he was kind of one of the people behind. He co-founded XRP.
Yeah,
and then from XRP, he founded XLM, and then from there he started a rocket capsule company.
The grift knows no bounds.
But he keeps getting W's because I mean he made billions off of XRP. He's still getting billions of XRPs still. And then he's got, a crazy amount of money. And then on top of it, for people who don't know about Jeb McCaleb, he also happened to strike a deal during the Biden administration to be the network that the central bank digital currency of the Ukraine runs on.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
DCC sauce right here.
The lore goes deep.
Lore goes deep. Weren't they finding a lot of money off of that?
With BlackRock?
That's actually one of the reasons. If you actually look at it, when the Ukraine war started, the price of XLM fucking started dipping pretty badly, and then when there was a pause in it, or we started sending weapons to Ukraine, it just went vertical, and then of course the pump died on it. But it's pretty important. I mean, Jeb McCaleb. I mean, who knows? Wow,
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, man.
He is in with the crew on Wall Street. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely, man. Connected, man. There's a couple other people at Digital Currency Group.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Barry Shilbert.
Barry Shilbert, yeah. But we call him Shilbert.
I love calling him Barry Shilbert.
Yeah, but you watch him. He was super early on Tau, and now the All In podcast guys are into that. And they're no longer. They're still Trump friendly adjacent, but they're no longer actually having positions anymore. And David Sachs has left as the crypto czar, crypto AI czar as well. Has kind of left that position now, but he set some framework and he was kind of the guy in charge of a lot of the meetings who gets to be in the meeting room. That's very fucking important and powerful. Obviously, as I forget who the new one is right now, but that position is powerful because you get to allow who gets to be at the table. That's huge.
Yeah.
Do you see Trump giving us a pump before the the UFC event, the White House UFC event? We're going to see something, and then you think they're going to chum the markets up for 250? I mean, come on, a little bit.
Did Rumble just cut? Because
no, I don't think so.
It only said it doesn't say live on Rumble anymore for me. It says it stopped at 36 minutes. Just FYI, we're gonna have technical difficulties the first couple times we do this.
Damn. A gun thing. Is it frozen? That's crazy, dude. What the hell?
Well, mine says like it only shows the first 36 minutes of streams. Doesn't say anything's live again.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, now I refresh it and it's live again. Rumble is kind of glitching right now.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
And there was a woman in this foreign intelligence service who was
the ugliest woman I've ever seen in my life.
like you want to avert your eyes. Like she came off the
Side of Notre Dame.
She was a stone gargoyle with a giant
Mole right here with a giant hair coming out of it.
that kind of ugly. So I asked her just to meet me privately for lunch on Saturday. Don't tell anybody. And she agreed. And I was like, oh my God. She said yes. And I ran back to the office. I was like, she said yes to a lunch on Saturday alone. And my boss says, okay, here's what I want you to do.
I want you to fuck her. And I said, what? I said,
Have you ever seen her? And he said, I know, but we're the good guys.
and you're gonna have to take one for the team. And I go, oh my God.
I go, okay, I'll do it.
The more retarded you are, the more money you're going to make. This, for example, gold, silver, NASDAQ, S&P 500, crypto, it's all disgusting. It's all painted red. What would the retard do? The retard looks at this and goes, throw it all in. All the chips, throw the house at it. This is the perfect opportunity. The investors sitting there, they're like, no, maybe we should keep our hands off. The market kind of looks a little shaky. Fuck you, dude. Checkmate. End of 2026. Who made more money? The retard or the investor that played it safe? The retard wins every time. Every single fucking time.
Oh, dude,
Every single
time. That's right. We are using the Rumble. We are using that. Yeah.
Yeah, Rumble is going back.
It's just a little bit janky right now.
Yeah, it was janky for a second. Now it's fine again.
Yeah.
We do it live.
Woo. Very good, man. I retard max. You have to, but then sometimes you have to smart max. Some days you just got to do something. I do find it funny that Clavicular sometimes you can't use maxing on that. That's literally what they do for everything.
Yeah.
Retard maxing, gene maxing. I'm cry maxing. Oh, that's the gayest shit ever, bro. Like, I'm shocked they haven't done love bomb maxing or some crap like that, bro.
You metro maxing?
You metro maxing?
I mean, you can do anything. It's just, it's just how much viral does it get?
Yeah,
right?
it's like, no, you can't do that because you're like old and not cool, and I'm young and I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're on.
I'm tab maxing. That's Charlie. Charlie tab maxes.
Yeah, Charlie tab maxing.
Exactly. That's right.
I can't compare. But let's see here. What do I say? Okay. So Token 4D says, "Will there be a new Fed chair? Well, he's basically will the new Fed chair run it hot? Basically, now or later. I think a little bit. It's this year. He will. He's going to lower. He wants to lower interest rates in order to increase the. Basically, we have a little problem in the economy is that money's moving slow on Main Street and even parts of like it's Main Street and I would say real estate's moving slow. Wall Street's at all-time highs. Their money's moving. Crypto, it's a little slow right now, but we're coming off of a 25 high from October 10th crash. But the interest rates, he wants interest rates down, but he does not want to print money. But here, let me give you a secret. Let's pay attention right now. We are starting to get a lot of local, smaller banks and stuff, regional banks that are investing in these AI infrastructure plays. Some are going to make money. I'll be fair. I'll be like 40% going to make a lot of money, 60% going to make money for a while, and then get destroyed. And then the ones that made a bunch of money are just going to buy from pennies on the dollar, basically, or just let them go, basically, and they close up pretty much. So in a way, the Fed is going to print money overnight repo market or do what they have to do for the banks on that side. And in a way, they're essentially money printing the AI sector. That's what's going to happen. And there's no way for him to stop it. That's why his focus is something called running off the balance sheet. So if people don't know, I have been doing a quarterly stream on the Federal Reserve on when the actual Fed meeting comes out. And we've been pretty accurate in terms of where rates were going. Obviously, like basically, there was really no reason to even track the Fed up until January of 2022. I still paid attention, but it didn't really move the needle much for crypto, really, outside of like the big, like, hey, we just printed $400 billion and stuff like that, or anything like that, or we just fuck it. There was only like 1% left. We just took it to zero. Right, 0% interest rates. But right now they're trying to run off the balance sheet. I believe currently it's about $7 to $8 trillion on the balance sheet. They want to lower that down somewhere to about $4 trillion. And the reason for that is so when we get into that problem, they can run it up $3 trillion. The overnight repo market was substantially not as high as that, but I would say like $1 to $2 trillion, and they had lowered it quite substantially, pretty low $100 billion range, and they've been printing that up again in the background a little bit as well. So it's sort of this whole thing where like the lower they get the balance sheet down, the more bullets they have in the chamber, so they can fire the gun again. To like say, if they don't do that and then it happens, the balance sheet gets so bloated that it just causes even crazier problems, basically. And one of the other reasons why we had so much inflation during COVID is that we stopped the economy, and then there was also a money printing that happened, also a bunch of free money that was given to small business owners, medium to small business owners. And on top of that, we also had a temporary because of the pandemic, we had a temporary stop to the supply chain. You still have the same amount of people wanting the same number of things, but now those things are their supply shock, prices go up. And typically when these consumer products go up, they don't come back down. Now, the exception is eggs, milk, certain things where you can actually increase the supply on that. But certain products and services are like, sorry, you guys, we had to increase prices because of COVID. You can lower it back down? No. You know, the one of the few guys who didn't increase their prices on the products? These two guys. That's right. DCC and CC. We've been told by a lot. I mean, through Fresh and Fit told us, bro, you guys increased the prices on these courses.
Yeah. I mean, we ended up going to adding more webinars for a new product, which is the Crash Out course, right? So we did more work and we did more value to you guys in order to basically make up for inflation, which is not changing the core product so that you guys could still get in actually at better prices than ever before.
Exactly.
Now, for bang for your buck.
Yeah. Now, this guy right here, I like the name, Consortium. That's actually a great name, actually.
Yeah, it is a good name.
It's insane. $1 trillion is just a regular word now. And that means fuck all. 10-ish years ago, billions was a lot. Yeah, the TARPs were like in the hundreds of billions.
Yeah.
Now, it did all equal up to be $1 trillion and change and stuff. And that wasn't 10 years. That was more like 20. Fuck, man. Yeah.
30, 40 years from now, one NFL team will be $1 trillion to $5 trillion. Fucking who knows, right? That's crazy.
It's probably going to look at MLS or some shit at that point, because soccer's so popular and shit.
Yeah.
I refuse to call it football.
True.
But go ahead.
Quick question on your Rumble. Did you put it under the finance and crypto label?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking. Perfect.
Yeah, it's my first stream and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What are we doing on Rumble?
I'm just watching the back end, trying to see how things are going.
Yeah, I'm at 40 followers now. Yo, shout out.
Let's get
only 20 likes.
Let's get it past 100. If you're on YouTube, go watch on Rumble as well.
Just a paltry 37,000 on YouTube, but like whatever, I guess.
That's right.
Soon enough, we'll all be on parody there. But hit the like and stuff like that, definitely. But yeah, it's that's what happens over time. But you're right. It's not going to go to 10. I mean, hopefully this next disaster, whatever the next crash is, hopefully we won't have to print $10 trillion to get us out of it. Mm-hmm. Right. But it's very likely that it's probably going to be somewhere 2 to 4 trillion to get out of it. And that 2 to 4 trillion is there's two mechanisms for you guys, right? Because we're talking about chicken, we're talking about money. Like, what's more the closer you are to the money, the more money you make. What's closer than the actual printer?
Yeah,
it's the Fed. That's why we watch it, right? Actually, something that's really crazy right now. The 30-year Treasury hit its all-time high. It's I think the first time since 30 or 40 years
since 2007. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're basically getting about like what $52,000 per $1 million per year for 30 years. Not bad. Not bad. The 10-year Treasury hit that before. That's the one I was recommending during I think it was like 23 or 24 when it hit that all-time high there. But the cool thing about those bonds is when the interest rates go down, you can sell them. Even if you only have like 28 years left. Oh, boo-hoo. 28 years. Or like if interest rates were to go back down to something more like we were going down to like 1.5% or 2% yield, right? Or 2% on the Fed's fund rate. That let's just say you had like $1 million on that bond, you could make a couple $100,000 selling it.
Mm-hmm.
And you keep all the interest payments. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Right. I know some guys that made some big cash like that from like on bonds and stuff, but it's been a minute basically on that. So there's really two entities that can print money. It is the banks, but the banks have like all these red tape and all these kind of weird things. The most simple way to sort of do it is banks can only lend money through demand. Demand can be faked, but there still has to be like this rigmarole. You have to invest for commercial buildings, real estate, business ventures, just random loans for stuff. But like it's something tangible in the world. You're doing something, and there's counterparty risk, so they're not doing it willy nilly. But still, like this is why like when a bank gets a certain list of people in an area where like all these guys do big jobs and they do pay back the loans more or less. Mm-hmm. Hey, we just got another $1 billion of deposits at our bank. We can now lend out another $5 to $9 billion. Ooh. Do you need any money?
Yes.
And like
all of it.
And people legitimately going, yeah. Like, yeah, I have this real estate development. Give us the plan. Okay, boom, let's go. You got it. You got the money. And that's how it works. The Federal Reserve can just go zero. They're like 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 doink. And consortium is smart. This is a smart guy. Everyone has caught on to the traditional QE lingo, and now they're basically stealth QEing in other ways. Exactly. Overnight repo market's the way they do it, and they're going to come up with another one right now. Because no one, what the fuck's the overnight repo market? Everyone's like, and then I loved all the YouTubers like, oh, the overnight repo market's like, bro, you do not know what the overnight repo market is. But yeah, you're right. They're finding stealth ways to do it. And they also, in a way, with the overnight repo market stuff, they force banks to take it as well. So there is an AI bubble. AI is going nowhere. That's the problem when people say, the AI bubble is going to pop. Yeah, temporarily.
For like 6 months, 3 months.
That's it. Yeah, massive losses. It's the big four. Just like I got Twitter, Rumble, X, and all this stuff, right? And Rumble. The big four, if let's just say if OpenAI goes bust, SpaceX goes to shit, and like all these other companies that go under and stuff, Anthropic goes under, right? For Claude. What's going to happen? Perplexity is no longer here, right? Who's going to buy it? This is exactly who's going to buy it. Apple, Google, Microsoft, Oracle. They got the money, they'll buy it. Pennies on the dollar, because it's such a like an economic weapon as well as like a national security defense weapon sort of side of it, that they will only allow big U.S. corporations to buy it. So it could be these little independents how they are right now, but if they go bust and it goes under, the big four corporations are going to buy them. So in no way, so it's going nowhere. They'll go under a new label, sure. Like your little slap shot shit label is going to go to shit, but like fucking Universal, Sony are going to buy it all, basically. That's how it's going to end up. So it could even be a year of just trouble. But they're going to buy everything. It's going to exist, and then it's going to keep going, basically. And Oracle and all these, but dude, they're literally like in Nvidia could be in there too as well. I mean, I missed one right there, but like, but these big five or big four basically have like they've already like spent hundreds of billions of dollars already on just infrastructure plays right now, which is fucking crazy.
I was busy putting a Pepe Riot in your kick stream.
Yeah. Why is nobody talking about this? Well, it's because they're not as large. They're very profitable. They are extremely profitable for sure. Very important. But he is like the next Elon Musk. Okay. I like the guy too. I don't like flip flops, but like I forgive it because he's a cool guy. But you know, flip flops outside of the pool is gay.
He's got a long runway.
Yeah. He is like
young.
yeah. But you can't really invest in the company just yet that I think of. As soon as you can, like bet on him. Bet on him. It's a no-brainer. Absolutely. He's the next little golden boy that they're pushing up right now, and he's in weapons. And he's going into weapons, and he's going into all this cool stuff. He's been on Joe Rogan. Bro, come on. They're pushing him. But it's hard to invest in him right now because there's really no publicly traded company, or you can find workarounds and stuff. So when the company goes public, when there's all these ways to invest into him, you're going to make a lot of money with the guy over time. But like, it's hard for a normal person to put money into his stuff right now, basically. But follow him, just
But there are, what do you call it, pre-IPO bets on Hyperliquid and Binance now. So at some point when it gets close, they might start betting on
the shares.
They might start betting on the valuation that it's going to come out at and stuff like that. So
yeah, I mean, in the next, what is it? I think my original thesis on how much these, I think it was about 2 to 4 billion, and now it's the actual valuation for all these AI companies is about $4 billion. So like you have 3 large corporations going public very soon: OpenAI, SpaceX, and Anthropic, and together it's about $4 trillion. I would say the majority of it is going to be, of course, SpaceX, of course. But the financial world's laughing at it because it's like the prospectus and basically their SEC documents and stuff in terms of like the growth of where they want to go and the risks and stuff are like so hilariously funny.
Yeah,
because it's ridiculous. But it's I think they can do it, but they just need to stick around for long enough to do it because it's very, very ambitious. And the main thing is like the SpaceX company was fused with like AIX from Twitter, and that was done in a way to basically grade it as not just a technology and space exploring company, but AI, because AI is hot right now. It's sort of like, no, my crypto is also privacy with AI.
Oh, and Wall Street and VCs? Yeah. That sounds like suit.
So watch this.
Ooh, nice.
I'm Bitcoin, but private, which is cool.
Oh yeah,
but I'm hip and sleek because I'm also AI. Throw him the money, right? And that's what they're doing, right? Let's just say like nearly went broke, right? The token, but now AI, it's cool, and they're pushing it. And also, it just last cycle didn't do much, but it had on the background, Y Combinator, like it's got all the right buzzwords, right? And they're like, well, let's go AI basically because they're not probably going privacy, but at this point. Every L1's going to they're either going to go AI or they're going to go fucking privacy. It's going to be one of the two because that's what's hot in the streets right now.
Yep.
And yeah, he sold his VR company to Meta and stuff like that. So definitely. But what he's saying is also correct. A lot of the geopolitical stuff in terms of weaponry is correct. Like we don't have enough Tomahawk cruise missiles. We just don't have enough weapons to like completely bomb out all of China. So like, he's right. And like, I'm worried. You're right. We need
that, not even to protect the land.
I mean, what kind of we can't even properly run a war anymore. Like, I mean, like we can't properly, cause genocide and shit. Like, we got to take. We're gonna have to take some tips from like the big man, the Yahoo.
I love Benjamin.
Oh my God.
Love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
Yep. Tesla, SpaceX thoughts combined. It's probably not going to happen. It might. So at some point, here's the problem. So this is something we teach in the course, but this is kind of a case study that we had with the Trump ecosystem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So World Liberty Fi, okay. The Trump meme coin, okay. There is a weakness that happens if you have too many tokens. And usually what happens is the newest token gets all the inflows, the other coins get less DCAs, get less buys, right? So you had World Liberty Fi, okay. That's the interest, okay, fine. But the meme coin, Trump coin, cool. Then Melania. And then like Barron launched his own token kind of like once or twice, and then like rugged it and it just didn't rug it, but just left allegedly.
Yeah.
And is like that's how it goes basically. So you just have to like look at the stuff and just like it's too many. If they had just if like Trump's son didn't launch anything and just the Trump meme coin, it would have gone way higher. But the Melania coin, like if I could teach you one thing, like it's insane. Like it's insane. Like this is just on some misogyny shit. It's just off of like pattern recognizing. Like anytime a coin's about a girl or a woman led, they perform very terribly. Typically. Now there will be some outlier like example. I hope that's cool because I just want tokens that are good, that are cool, that do shit. But if you look at the examples, it's pretty bad. I think that someone had done like this this meme that I couldn't play on YouTube and shit, where like basically the fastest way to destroy your capital was in the last 5 years, if you invested in any woman-led company on the S&P 500 or on the stock market, you're down like 90% on your money.
Guess who's the CEO of XLM?
No.
Let me pull this up for you.
Want me to share it for you?
I'll hand it over.
Okay.
Some on the.
Misogyny.
I saved it earlier today. I forgot to mention it on my show. Let me find this. Let me find it. You're gonna love this. I think I saved it. Let me find out. There we go. There we go. I'll send it to you on Twitter.
Yeah, good.
Okay. DMs.
Yeah, in a bit. Yeah, we just cracked below $2,000 on ETH. Yay!
There you go. We'll have fun with that one.
Okay, let's see.
Where's the? Do we have that one?
Good price.
Oh, you don't have the muhahaha.
Here you go. Put it to yours.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Are you not entertained?
Oh, fuck.
Are you not entertained?
That's her?
Yeah, if you hover over her, Danielle Dixon, it's a CEO and executive director of Stellar Development Foundation.
Miguel's
So
first
they're
impression.
Stellar Foundation, not Stellar Lumens, the project.
I will say, like, her profile pic, she looks good right there, more or less, right? But
you want to share it?
no, I'll share it right now. I'm just like, I'm ready to book by its cover.
He goes to Paul.
Yeah.
No, it's not Paul. She doesn't look terrible like that. Like, it's just she does give me a little crazy vibes, a little bit. But but that's a lot of women though in general,
especially the CEO types.
Yeah. But she got a mane. But that's my lord. Woo-wee. But she got a mane though. That's a good amount of hair. Hopefully not extensions. But if that's a mane right there. Let's see what she's got to say.
Today, DTC's tokenization service announced its plans to connect with Stellar. DTCC is the backbone of global capital markets. 50 years of post-trade infrastructure and $114 trillion in custodial assets. And starting in the first half of 2027, DTC tokenized assets are expected to be available on the Stellar network. That means US Treasuries, ETFs tracking major indices, constituents of the Russell 1000 on a public blockchain.
Damn, the Russell 1000 performed so fucking terribly historically over the last years. Like, they performed so terribly.
Same investor protections, entitlements, and safeguards as those that are currently held in custody today. We've spent more than a decade building a network that institutions can depend on. Stellar was built to move institutional volume, meet compliance standards, and manage risk from day one. The Stellar network was truly built for this moment. Today, DTC's...
Because Jeb McHale's got his face nowhere, of course. He's using her and stuff like that. I do notice sometimes companies use women to make sure, like, oh, if some bad shit's going to happen, they'll be more gingerly on a female CEO. I mean, this is real. This is real too, by the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Except Sam Bankman got kind of fucked over by his girl. She really snitched him out. Danielle Dixon. She kind of looks from this picture. First kind of like a sort of appearance I have of her, or first like kind of like feeling my gut is she looks like the chick from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, Debbie, or what's her name?
Yeah.
Is her name Debbie? It's not Debbie, is it?
It's not Debbie, but it's the bird.
I forgot her name. Yeah.
What's her name?
Caitlin Knowles.
Yeah, but
I forgot her character name.
Yeah.
It's her character.
She's married to one of the guys from the show.
Deandra.
Deandra.
Why am I?
Yeah, D. Yeah.
Danielle?
They say D. Yeah.
Interesting. San Francisco, of course. I mean, fuck, bro. Well, I mean, but like, so far nothing too. I mean, it's good news. All the stuff she was saying was true, and it's good, and they're getting it done. But like, that's pretty interesting. I'm convinced Jeb is like an insider plant. The guy always knows. I know. We have noticed this. This is pattern recognition. This is the box eye.
I wonder what his family or his father did for work. be interesting to find out.
Early life section, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Where's his wiki?
Well. Well. think I
Well, we
might-
do have this thing called the internet.
We do have. Let's see. And
Early life.
Early life. Was born in Arkansas. Attended University of California, Berkeley. Was Berkeley without
It doesn't
competing
say anything
degree.
about his parents,
Career. Doesn't say anything about his parents.
We went to Berkeley, so they were pretty
Yeah.
decently well off.
You know, it might have a Clinton background because of Arkansas, possibly. Let's see.
Or hopefully steered very far away from them. One of the two.
Yeah, like there's nothing on his early life and stuff.
My kosher senses are tingling.
My kosher senses are tingling and stuff. Yeah, family. Let's look. Family tree. Okay. Parents and details are kept private, primarily raised in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Private, you say?
Interesting. Maybe they're CIA ops.
Joyce Kim, a lawyer in tech. That's who he's with right now.
Yeah, but
you
that's
got the kind of bread to keep your family not on there. Man, that's some bread right there for sure.
Your parents, yeah.
Well, that'd be so funny. Is like, all like you start looking at wikis and it's like not Jew. Like you were just like earlier, not Jewish.
Michaela was like, what is that like? Mick. Is that like Northern European British something?
What?
McCaleb. Does that sound like Irish?
Possibly.
I don't
know.
It could be Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
he's
got
like,
the internet
maintains
too.
a highly private personal life. Detailed public records of extended family and interests are not widely available.
Tonio, they scrubbed the early.
They scrubbed it. They did. It's starting to happen. A lot of people are like, yeah. And then there's one guy that like he's like leaning into his name being like,
Scottish and Irish. Booyah, boo.
Yeah.
So
but
yeah.
is that really his last name?
Yeah, that's true too. But
yeah.
Hey.
I think that's weird when you change your actual last name, unless it's just a terrible last name. I'm not talking about a stage name, right? I'm not talking about a stage name, but I'm talking about like
Dick Butt Kiss.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
like Butt Kiss.
Yeah.
What? Hey,
my name is Chad Thundercock.
Exactly right. R.I.P. though. R.I.P.
If I have a second son, I'm this close to calling him Chad. I really am, dude. I mean, like, you got with the Jordan movie. With like the Last Dance that came out with Jordan, and then you got the Michael Jackson movie hitting $1 billion and stuff. I think Michael was a solid name. Solid name.
Yeah.
And Michael means Miguel.
Hey. It's like a junior version, but Americanized.
But Americanized, yes. My father's name is Miguel. I'm Miguel.
That's
My son's name is Michael. I don't even know where it goes
How
from
to
there.
boost his credit score for you.
But yes, that was actually pretty interesting. Actually, holy shit!
The kick and rumble comments give me.
I know they're
hilarious.
They're fucking funny, dude. Oh my god, Gainsey here. I'm gonna show this right here. So like, I love it how the prices are coming down. So like, yeah, like I like watching Gainsey. I like some of his takes, some of his like outside takes. But there's certain stuff where like he was going so hard in the paint for Zcash, and he even admitted himself like, yeah, I may have gone a little crazy on my calls and shit because like
with very high.
Okay, let's go back.
Yeah, I guess we.
By the way, too.
Clav?
Yeah, yeah. He lives in what's
I said Clav.
No.
I was joking because somebody in the kick chat said was Clav Jewish, but
yeah,
no,
Gainsey's
Gainsey
Doomer
for
rants.
sure,
yeah. Well, it's because he's getting old. He's getting older. And he's also in fucking Israel. Like while there are rockets going.
He was literally in the bomb.
Why would you like? You should have just lived. But Dwight was getting bombed out too. But like, I don't know what he's doing there. I mean, obviously, if that's where he's trying to meet like a wife. Okay, I respect. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong.
Kiss the wall.
Right. But it was kind of funny because he had some live streams and literally like rockets were going over.
Really?
Oh yeah. It was full on. Yeah. It was no joke.
We can get into the Zcash call first. I might have accidentally pulled a CZ on Zcash. I might have accidentally written a very bullish tweet with very high outlandish targets and my own personal turbo bullish thesis at the very pico schmico top. It's entirely possible I might have accidentally caused you all to FOMO into Zcash and become exit liquidity. But I don't own a fucking exchange like CZ, so it's not like that bad. I'm just like kind of a cunt. It was unfortunate. It was ill-timed. And the reason I say it's called pulling a CZ is because if I wait long enough, if I wait like 6-12 months, I can retweet that call and I can literally fucking like look golden, right? Like
this is what happens a little bit on YouTube is that you keep talking about the coin, it keeps going higher, and then you're getting excited because you bought your coins cheaper. This will happen to everyone in here. In 27, 28, we're like, Zcash, motherfucker, yeah! Zcash, $4,000 motherfucking dollars right now. Chicken. And then you, me, and the chat, Honey Dick, the new person that's in, because it's like, I want to join the party. Grand Regent.
I want to join this game of musical chairs.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
But me and Charlie's fucking like cost average is like $400, $500, $300, and they're like jumping in at $4,000 on Zcash, and that's something that kind of happens over time. And then like he's like when he's saying about the CZ thing is like CZ will put a price out and be like it's like this is fucking crazy price, and then usually what happens is within a few weeks the token just nukes down and it looks terrible, and then 2 years later he retweets his tweet and he's like fucking genius, I should have bought and that's the thing. So like time goes, that's why like 3 years like buying in 26 you're like god damn it bro, oh my god, why did I buy Zcash at $500 or $600, and then like 2 years later you're like fucking should have bought more. I should have bought more. And that's just how it goes. So like this is why I have this meme.
From a very young age, I knew everyone was wrong and I was right. I'm literally never wrong. And if I ever am wrong, it's just because I didn't have enough information or I was too early. I'll say something, no one will believe me, it won't happen. Then some time passes, and then all of a sudden, what do you know? I was right. That's the only way that I'm slightly wrong. And even then I'm wrong for a little bit. I was never really wrong. And I just love when I finally see the proof of what my gut was telling me, when it finally comes true and then everybody understands. I knew in my gut and I should have trusted it more, and it did become true. I didn't have any reason to believe it. I just knew something. My intuition was right. And it's honestly scary how often I'm right and how often my intuition is spot on. And honestly, there are times where I'll say that I'm wrong and you're right, because at that moment, that was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to say. So technically, bear with me here, I'm still right. And I wouldn't even mind admitting when I'm wrong, because honestly, it would give me a break from always being right, but it just doesn't happen. I just always knew this from a young age, that everybody's wrong and that I'm right. I just think there's some people that are typically wrong and there's some people that are always right. And I think I'm one of those people.
And we are some of those kind of people. It's just true. Like the calls get crazy. Now, obviously, what gets taken out of context is, Miguel, if everything goes right, how high do you think it will go? I have a moon. We just had a moon math webinar maybe like 2 webinars ago for the crash out course.
Yeah,
where we talked about moon math. So we've
blasphemy.
So we have moon math. We do talk about it, but it's on the crash out course because we're like some people just can't handle it in the regular. Like it's more advanced because it has like certain things. Like I think I made one of my most viral like actual content piece I ever made was like how Ethereum could get to like 27 grand, because 27 was like if all these things went correct, BTC got to like $250,000-$280,000. This was in the last cycle, 2025, and Ethereum was keeping up with BTC, the ETFs. We got the staking ETF, like all these correct things, right? And it moved and it got above $5,200. It could have hit very high price. That was the absolute high price. But I was like, more than likely, if we get everything goes pretty decent, we'll probably hit like 8 grand. If things go really good, 12 to 14, and then like from there, it's just lull because it's like it's
right.
Yeah.
And anybody who just reads the title of the video, watches only for like 5 minutes, is like, Miguel said it's going to 27K. I'm all in, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like,
or they watch a fucking short for 40 seconds.
Correct.
And then that gets like 500,000 views.
Right.
Literally, he's got 500,000 views.
Yeah, and exactly. And then they're like, fuck, this thing didn't hit 27 grand, man. It's at 2,700. What the fuck? Right. And it's like, if you would have listened to what you said, right, you put a bajillion caveats. This has to go right. 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 Probably not going to happen. But if it did, wouldn't that be amazing? Like, and people like, I'm like, how can you not understand that arc of thinking? But yeah, like you said, sometimes people hear what they want to hear. Everything else goes in and out, in one ear, out the other. And, they just can't handle it because they don't have emotional control.
Right.
That's usually what it ends up. And then those are the people that crash out hardest in a bear market and go, you know, I bought this coin, but Miguel said it was going to 27,000, so it's all his fault, you know, all that shit. And then they don't think about the long term. They crash out, they sell at the bottom, just like this guy from Bankless.
Right.
They leave the market and then it rockets to fucking 27K over the next 2 cycles, right? But it's one of those things where it's like,
The March Madness parlay.
yeah, you just, yeah, exactly.
March Madness
they're
parlay,
sports gambling basically on crypto. So yeah, long-term focus is really where it's at. But we talk about this in crypto mindset course, and you know, some people have to take multiple crypto mindset courses before they really get that proper mindset. But yeah, sometimes most people don't listen to the disclaimers as we go along here, right?
Yeah, but XRP to 10K, and every community is guilty of it. Every community, that's what they won't
Right.
say, but like, and all right, stop spamming the chat, dog. Who cares? Bitcoin hit a 30-day low.
No, it
So
didn't.
I mean,
It hit a 60-day low, or it's hitting a 60-day low.
when I,
But
when, I,
hey,
when I got into Bitcoin, it was $500.
yeah, and if it's, yeah,
it's 75,000 right now. Yeah, that's 150x up right now.
ain't too shabby.
Yeah, we talking. Fuck Ethereum when we got in, it was $8. It's $1,900 right now.
Higher lows.
Yeah. Time in the market, baby. Yeah, we've been. I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, yeah, we've been around a long time. 70. You know, I started investing in crypto in 2016. Started like doing content in 2018, and like didn't. I think I started my YouTube because I was podcasting actually 2018, 19, and then started my channel in I think the end of 19 or early 2020, basically. Yeah. The problem is that we just don't have enough cartoon bears and riddlers. But where's that comment I just saw earlier? Okay. What's more difficult move to buy when coins are running up in a bull run or running down in it's running down in a bear? Because it's like you're like at that point you broke the camel's back, you know it's fucked.
Yeah.
And now you're like, I don't want to catch a falling knife. I don't want to catch a falling knife. But people forget when when coins are moving up, right? It's the easiest thing. People love to buy green candles. Green candles is just a knife, but it's pointed up, basically, on where you're buying and shit. The hopefully is like you're catching it off the breakout. That's why charting is so important, or to see where you're at. You're like, this coin's been stuck here. It's starting to take off. Okay, then you get in the first day or two of it taking off. Okay, cool. It's been running for 3 months. It hasn't cooled off. At some point, it's gonna.
Yeah.
So like, and then that's usually what happens is like when there's enough time where everyone in CT and everyone on YouTube makes a video about like. Unless like the reason that, like as an example, me and Charlie were talking about Tau the entire time, right? Tau, even though the price is going down, and then it starts going up. Okay, cool. You're like, oh, those guys were on top of it. Versus guys who don't even talk about it at all, and then when they catch on to it, it's because everyone's already talking about Tau, and it's already up from like I just make up a number, like $400 to $40 to $400, and then they're talking about it, and then maybe it only goes to $6, and then it nukes back down to $100 or $200, and then people are mad, you know. So I mean, there's just games to it, but like also too, you have to look at where you're at, right? 26, you can close your eyes and make money as long as it's a coin that has fundamental. Like you buy XLM, XRP, BTC, Ethereum, Solana, Hype, Arrow, what's called Tau. There's a lot of coins you could buy right now. Close your eyes, and in 2 years, you're probably going to be up.
Yep.
Right. Obviously, there's better points in 6 months that we have here to buy, but you DCA, and then when it goes really low, like right now, if we're really going to head lower right now,
yeah,
that's like I don't. And then I always get these people like there's two versions of people. There's the guys who ask me this early on the 4-year cycle, and the guys who ask me late. Miguel, I'm taking a loan out. Is it better to take the loan out and do it in 26? Yes. Then in 20 and 29, correct.
Yep.
We expressly tell you, do not do it in 28 or 29 because you're later to the party. You have less. You're like the risk of you not being able to pay back that loan is substantially higher. What if we don't get an alt season really, or BTC doesn't go up that much, and you don't make and like you end up having reverse greed where like let's you ape all that money into BTC in 28 or 29 that you borrowed money from like I don't know like your grandma, your 401k, and then you might only be up 40%, and you're like, but your greed works in reverse and saying that's not enough. I haven't 2-3x my money. Bitcoin's only because whatever you buy that, you start, okay, who's giving me the bullish case? I did it myself early on. Everyone does it. Where like they'll look for a coin they just got into. Okay, newest thing. You'll type in your crypto. You're typing that coin crypto on YouTube, Rumble, YouTube, everything, and you're like, look who's giving me the hypiest shit, and you start following the person, and like you do it almost unintentionally, and you're like, these guys, I mean, the top guys right here are all thinking the top guys. The top guys are all saying like it's gonna go. My coin that I bought at $1,000 is gonna run to like 11,000. I'll be conservative and sell it at 5, and then you like your coin only goes to 2.5, and then it fucking nukes to back to like $300, $200. A story as old as time. That's why the cycles are so important to know. Like right now, like as we're crashing down, buying Ethereum under $2,000 probably gonna make money.
Yep.
Buying BTC under 100, you're gonna make money. Like it's the truth.
XLM still holding 17 cents. Not looking bad.
Not looking bad, right? But let me pull up some prices right here for you guys, just because it's such a
Bitcoin's below 74K. It's
Right.
below its 20-week moving average. All coins are capitulating. Time to buy.
I gotta even the tether. It's under $1. Oh my god! But you like Solana. When this goes below $70, it's really. I mean, below $80, it's really good. Even $80 is good. This token like topped out in the 300s. 3x its all-time high. The lower it goes, the more X's you lock in. If this thing goes to $50, you're locking in almost a damn near guaranteed 6x, guaranteed with quotes here. And then if it can go, let's just say it can double its all-time high to $600, $500, maybe it goes to $800. You lock in a 16x, 20x, maybe more, possibly how depending how much Solana pumps and stuff. Tron, I mean, there's a lot of risks to the coin, but they paint a nice chart, and if you buy this cheap, it will make steady Eddie money throughout the cycle.
On a dip, it's good.
BNB, this thing hit 4 figures. One of the few coins that actually hit 4 figures this last cycle, right? There's only Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB. That's it. Wi-Fi don't even count because it's so long ago. Tao's probably going to hit up 4 figures, and so will Zcash. So there's really only going to be 4 tokens to be in the 4-figure. I mean, 5 tokens to be in the 4-figure range.
Right.
Yeah. Excluding Bitcoin, because technically Bitcoin's 5 figures, but you know what I mean.
Magnificent Four.
The Magnificent Four. I mean, because it'd be Ethereum, BNB, Tau, and Zcash. That'll be the Magnificent Four. Yeah. I'll come up with some kind of funny name to it, but Hyperliquid,
Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four. I mean, let's see. Yeah, Fantastic Four. BE.
Play mom.
So it's Tau, and then what's the other one?
Tau, BNB, Zcash. Well, you'd say the future one.
Yeah, all the 4-figure ones, and Zcash. I'll come up with some acronym for it. But anyways, and there's everything in between and stuff. There's bullish case for Chainlink. Chainlink's finally buying back their token instead of just dumping it. Like, I'm shocked that BNB. No, it's not, because this coin always performs very well. They paint the Chinese paint the chart. Even if they're in Singapore, they're painting the fucking chart. And they're smart about it. They control most of the supply. The founder controls a lot of supply. The team does. I mean, some of the early ICO investors, they're holding the token up. They're Chinese. They paint the chart. Same thing with Tron. Who holds most of the supply in Tron? Something with Sun. You know what I'm saying? And he runs an exchange and can run volume and do certain things. Tron basically runs the most amount of transactions on Tether. Tether is a very large, almost $200 billion market cap token.
Nice.
That's all dollars. That hopefully is all backed, but let's say 90% backed at least. Everyone like Monero's getting down. Zcash. Let's see where's Zcash at. Actually, Zcash should be over here. $500. Okay, if this can crack below in the 400s, it's a good buy. But if you think long term, okay, in 2 years, will this probably be $1,000 plus? Yeah, it probably will, because everyone doesn't shut the fuck up about it. It's got 10 million token supply. I almost said something. It's only for the courses, but there's some big players that are pushing this out because they need the privacy coins so they can do some certain things and stuff, right? So there's a lot. I mean, there's so much here and stuff like that. Sui's got backing. Near's coming back. Near didn't do nearly enough last cycle. Sui did it okay and stuff, but still, like, it only went to like $2, I believe. They're gonna have a run this time, And Sui's doing a lot of payments. They're doing AI. I mean, that's kind of the thing. Crow, they're gonna IPO at some point. I think probably once they close up the hole in their balance sheet. Tau, remember Tau? People wouldn't shut the fuck up about Tau. Then they had one little problem with their top dApp. It went to shit. They sold, and it was almost no money too. Like the dudes, it was only it was like less than $10 or $20 million. But it stopped like the hype roll on it. and all the hype went back to Zcash and went off to like Hyperliquid, because before Hyperliquid wasn't like going that crazy. I mean, it was like still $30, right?
Yeah.
And like I understand the Hyperliquid like hype as well, but like people are talking about like people are acting like Hyperliquid as an example went from like $30 to $300 in the bear market. It's like $57. Like, what are we talking about? Like now the big thing with Hyperliquid is that people who were like early on Hyperliquid and like traded like $10,000 on it during 2024, when like almost no one that really knew about it that much, they got about like $180,000 of an airdrop. But you had to do $10,000 in volume. And you had to have known about it in 24 when like there was no token. So it was just like some bullshit fucking like GMX that no one even knew about.
Yeah.
Right. But shout out to everyone who did do. I mean, absolutely. But like I hate how crypto Twitter is making it sound like everybody was on that shit. And two, we don't push our people into leverage trading as well.
Yeah.
You know, but the people who leverage traded who like maybe you lost it, you basically you made your money basically back. But like we look over the last 3 months, okay, $28. So best case scenario, you're up like a 2x on hype. But everyone's talking about it, and like it is going to do well over time. It's infrastructure play, but like, you know, you try to buy as cheap as you can so you can actually really make some real money on Hyperliquid and stuff like that. You know, I can't believe Doge is still in the top 10 because Bitcoiners believe in it. There's Bitcoin money in Doge. It's been around a very long time, a very, very long time. And it's essentially the BTC of like meme coins and stuff. Pepe is going to have a run, but probably it's not going to go as like vertical as it did in its first cycle. The virgin cycles is usually when coins do the best, you know. And in a little bit, I'm gonna rug YouTube, and we'll go over to Rumble and Kick and stuff, so I can say more things I can't say on YouTube. Yeah, so Kyle, put the links in the chat and stuff. Just so everyone knows, man. Yeah, go follow me on both platforms. We're gonna rug YouTube in a little bit.
Yeah, and that will push you out more on Rumble as well, because I think you'd had a pretty good amount of people watching live on Rumble when it first came, but then I think Rumble detected that you're on YouTube as well, and then they kind of lowered your reach. I think once you go fully on Rumble, they'll maximize it again.
Cool. Pepe was a good coin. We're gonna make money. This is gonna be a steady Eddie gainer on stuff that we did, right? But you know, I recently took a little more profit out of Pepe. But it's still it's cheap right now relatively, because it's gonna it's probably gonna go back up to like worst case like 8.6 billion market cap if it underperforms. But if the cycle ends up decent, it's gonna go back to its all time high of 11.2 billion, and then we can see that. Where like for Doge, we have to be really crazy for Doge to get back up to like, you know, as an example, 44 cents and stuff, right? Because it's already really high in market cap already. Right. I mean, literally, like what Doge. I mean, like Doge is roughly like 13x higher in market cap than Pepe, but it's much older, much more prestige, much more long-term holders, a lot more lost supply. You know, there's a lot of like things going for it, and it's got a lot of visibility, basically. You know. So Rumble means it's time to go. Yeah, wow, yeah, exactly. So you just have to be careful when everyone's hyping something up and stuff, and then like Tao's one that I'd pick up a little bit and stuff. Ondo is something interesting that could do really well over the next, because that's more of an infrastructure play. But like, who knows if they won't fuck it up? I mean, the founder just died, which is very strange. I mean, maybe he had cancer. I don't know how he passed away, but they still haven't disclosed it.
I think they chose like their somebody from the board to that was there.
Right. You're not live on Kick anymore? Really? Let me see. No, I'm live on Kick right now. I think Kick, refresh your Kick. All these sites are a little jank. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, we're live. We're live on Kick.
Oh, he was checking out Charlie's channel.
Oh, okay.
Niggas, yo, niggas in the chat, can I get a fuck yeah from my niggas in the chat? Let's go. Shout out to all the realest niggas in the game. From the OG nigga and the super chat nigga himself. Thank you for the huge.
Fuck yeah. You guys sure love that shit, huh?
Bitches are selling pussy. These bitches are absolutely selling pussy, my guy. If she has 15,000 followers on Instagram, like 7 posts, she's selling pussy. If she has a nicer car than you and you're not really sure what she does for work, what do you think she does for work? If she owns anything Chanel, she's selling pussy, dog. If she's an 8 or above, there is a 33% chance that she is selling pussy, has sold pussy, or will sell pussy. This is probably the reason why she doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, because she can't afford it. She's become accustomed to this lifestyle. Now she has to sell pussy. She's put herself in a hostage situation with herself. They're slanging the cooch. If they're not explicitly selling pussy, they're in so many words selling pussy. If you are trying to date beautiful women in 2020, you're gonna pay your one currency or another. Your time, your attention, fucking suffering, sacrificing your fucking dignity. What a lot of guys do. I'll tell you this, the better you are with game, the less you gotta pay.
That's bars, man. But you know, like, but right now there's so many people on crypto Twitter or like traders that just leverage long and are just getting wrecked. And this is
What? Wait, Bitcoin's pumping? Oh my God! First my lungs get liquidated from this massive dump, then I borrow money from my mom to short at 80K.
Wait, what happened to XRP? It's down to $1? Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, I thought it was going to $1,000. Why did I join the XRP army? I told my grandma to buy it. I bought it at $3. How am I down 66% in less than 2 months? Are you kidding me? This is a complete Ponzi scheme. I thought it was going to revolutionize the banking system. Now the only thing that's revolutionized is my bank account because this thing's going to zero. I'll never be rich.
you know, you got to pay the toll, man. You got to pay
I
the toll.
love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
So Charlie, lost his chance. Shout out to Men's Frame. Haven't seen you in a bit, brother. But yeah, Charlie's moved over to Rumble and Kick. We're working on getting his YouTube channel back. But yeah, I've also started Rumble and Kick. This is my first stream today for Rumble and Kick right now. And just decentralizing ourselves a little bit because, you know, it kind of came out of nowhere, really. Yeah, it's really like, it's kind of, basically I think it was an AI mistake. I think we're going to end up getting the channel back basically, but it is what it is a little bit. So Charlie will be streaming on my channel like every other day basically. And then just going live exclusively on Rumble and Kick. He still has his regular schedule. It's just every other day he'll be on my channel as well. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, YouTube has been shadow banning us for a minute now. I mean, let's be honest, but it is what it. But some people are, you know, they're looking for us on here and stuff. So it just, it is what it is there. Let's see any more. So until the end of the year, our generational buys, pretty much, yes, yeah. Now, obviously, but there's more generational buys versus like you're kind of buying like the top of the breakout or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's scary to buy when it's crashing. Like right now, it's starting to go down. It's kind of it's lazily crashing right now, right? It's nothing like, oh my god, something happened, but it scares people. This is why like you have to have the DC. This is so now I'm going from the 25% I said earlier in the stream. You may now DCA that 50% now. So I've doubled the DCA now. Oh shit! So you don't have it here. Can we put back my thing when you have a chance? But basically, double your DCA, lower the amount of USDC you're stacking, so you can buy the Bitcoin and Ethereum at these lower prices, as well as your favorite L1 or fuck L2s, but favorite like basically AI privacy coins that you like basically. Yeah, there's different level of shadow banning, definitely, absolutely. Yeah, there's levels of spectratry. Like how did CC get canceled over DCC? I think it's Jew curls. You know, I got the curls, man. Dude, my hair program is, man, fuck, my hair's thicker than ever, brothers. Sheesh, brothers. Sheesh. Like sheep's wool, man. An AI mistake, like a case like that guy got arrested at the casino for trespassing per face AI recognition, but wasn't the guy. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, sort of in a way. I guess but I think we're gonna get the channel back because there was no strikes on his channel at all. So like, it does not make any sense at all. That's ridiculous, dude. But yeah, we're gonna rug YouTube here in the next like 15 minutes and go over to Rumble and kick exclusively and stuff like that. So Kyle, drop the links in the chat and stuff like that, and also go follow Charlie as well at How to Cultivate Crypto on Kick and Cultivate Crypto on Rumble. Opposite? Oh, the opposite. Well, flip. There you go. Me, I'm still Dollar Cost Crypto on all platforms, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll be uploading some of my older streams on both to Kick and Rumble as I get more time throughout the week and stuff. So I'm gonna backdate a lot of my. I'm probably gonna put all my 2026 stuff, and then yeah, I mean, I might as well just back it up all over time, you know. But yeah, beautiful. Oh, because I want to share some videos and stuff, but I can't because, you know, YouTube, right? But let me see what I got here. Oh, this one's so good, bro. Oh my God. But, you know, to go back to the old Tom Lee here, let me share the screen. Are you going to do TikTok? At some point, yeah. Eventually I'm going to stream on Instagram as well and stuff. I got a pretty big Instagram.
Choose.
But we're going to have Tom Lee here shill you on what's going to happen with tokenized cryptos.
Crypto has underperformed expectations. If someone was to look at why crypto matters today, I think there's two stories that are really central to what blockchain does really well. One is, of course, instant settlement and the ability to sort of confirm transactions quickly. And that's why Wall Street is tokenizing on the blockchain. And it's not even just a theory anymore. I was at Consensus, one of the big conferences last week in Miami. I actually spent the first part of that week at Milken. And actually both at Milken and at Consensus, the corporates, the financial institutions were all talking about how tokenization is a big unlock for their business. Because not only does it allow trading to happen 24/7, it starts to allow leverage or borrowing or monetizing non-traditional financial assets, whether it's like real estate or art, et cetera. So it's a real thing. And the second, of course, is AI is going to start to need a neutral way to both prove identity and to start to create transactions and to carry wallets. In fact, that's why Elon Musk kind of famously said multiple times in the last 12 months, you know, the future money is just mass and energy, meaning the nature of money is essentially compute and power. That basically it's all describing blockchains. And I think the reason it's becoming a boomer story is that the banks, who are the most powerful movers of money in the world, realize they can make a lot of money moving things on blockchains. So they are kind of descending into crypto. But at the same time, blockchain is enabling the creation of new financial institutions that will compete with banks. And I think we did a presentation at Consensus highlighting this very collision. JP Morgan makes $60 billion a year, the most profitable bank in the world with 300,000 employees. Jane Street is a firm that is newer, just moves money around, you know, trading with a lot of quant and compute. And this year is probably going to earn $40 billion. They just reported $10 billion in profit in the first quarter with 3,000 employees. So with 1/1000th the number of employees, they're almost as profitable as JP Morgan, and they're making more money than the second, third, fourth largest banks in the world. So they're more profitable than Goldman, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America. Tether, which is a crypto native, completely digital native bank selling a stable coin called Tether, is going to make $15 billion this year, which would rank it as the 8th most profitable bank in the world with 300 employees.
That's how big the money is. And of that is mostly profit. Mostly profit, man. So you have like 60,000 employees, like 3,000 employees, 300 employees. And like the profit just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. It's fucking crazy. Put it back up, Kyle.
So I think that what's happening with blockchain is what happened with digital media, where there were the traditional studios and then there was Netflix, or with telecom, where there was long distance and local, and then there was cellular, and that the new entrants gained a lot of power relative to incumbency because of technological innovation. And I think that's what's happening in crypto today. So it makes sense that the boomers are descending on crypto. But my guess is that in 10 years, 5 of the 10 largest banks in the world will be digitally native companies. So it's still very early days, and I think there's a lot of opportunity. But the base layer winner in the work we do is Bitcoin is going to be arguably the most important blockchain because it's really good at storing value, and then Ethereum because it's really the compute layer.
Yeah, so like that's why that shit is so fucking crazy and stuff. Is like, I mean, right now, like those blockchain companies, you can say it's Tether, USDC, JP Morgan, and right now the rest of them are racing to get their seat. That's why it's like so dangerous to start a stablecoin company today and stuff, because there's a limited amount of like bandwidth of like that pie. But if you get a piece of that pie, you are unbelievably wealthy, like stupid money wealthy, so rich, basically. So, man, dude, definitely. Oh shit, let me plug this in real second. There we go. Cool. Was there lag? I don't know. The sites are a little laggy and stuff. Both of them. Yeah. Definitely. So we're gonna be rugging here off of YouTube in the next like 9 minutes. So yeah, Tether's gonna be worth so much. I mean, USDC is worth a lot, and Tether is like a multiple larger than them and stuff like that. I mean, you can even take a look. The way you basically judge it is off of the market cap right here. So Tether is roughly, let's call it 190 billion in market cap. USDC is 76. Let's call it $77 billion. So you can double this. You can almost you can almost put 3 USDCs in Tether almost, but like let's say 2.5 Tethers or 2.5 USDCs in Tether. That's how much larger Tether is. They're kind of first to the market, obviously, and this is why Tron has been able to make so much money and stuff. It's because it's the cheapest place to basically transact on it. They help the Chinese out. They help a lot of Asia. And Tether's used on a lot of kind of more shadier sites across the world and stuff that's not as regulated. Usually a lot of transactions in Tether have like no KYC. Most of them are done internationally, not here in the US. Most people in the US are using USDC and in Europe, but everyone's basically starting to. And it's so funny how much of these other countries have just shot themselves in the foot. Imagine if Europe had just started the digital euro early in crypto and weren't against crypto. The euro could actually be pretty decently large, but one of the things the United States government did is to make sure that all cryptos are valued in dollars. And now the larger crypto gets, the more we export dollars. And if all stable coins turn into US debt, if the countries don't want to buy our debt, their citizens will. Oh yeah, they're one of the largest gold private. They're one of the largest privately held gold reserves on the planet, and they have a very large amount of BTC. I mean, it's such an incredible business. Like, you deposit dollars, we buy bonds, we keep the interest. Fuck, dude. Yeah, Tether holds about $17 to $24 billion of physical gold. They own
154
tons of physical gold. Damn. And they also have Tether Gold.
Yeah.
Playing the same game.
That's backed by over 22 tons of gold.
They have more. So their Tether Gold is like fucking 5x backed. 5x. They personally hold 154 tons of gold, and then they have a side account of 22 tons of gold for their stablecoin backing gold. Bro,
that's our side bet.
That's how much money's in crypto, you guys. But hey, yeah, you want poverty, you guys. You want to stay in poverty. Don't join the Citadel. Don't join the Moon Gang. Don't take the crypto mindset course. Stay poor. Hey, come back in 28 dogs or 29. It's okay. I'm still gonna help you, but there's only so much we can do. You know, I mean, we'll have to get you into the newest, hypest stuff. But like, Miguel, I want to buy a BTC at $180,000. Well, I mean, are you going to keep it for 10 years? If you're going to keep it for 10 years, sure. If you're not, you know, I think I had a video about Antarctica and stuff. That's actually where like the Rothschilds hold a shit ton of their gold at an island. Pretty crazy. Show my screen up one more time, Kyle. They have more than some countries. Oh, definitely. And there's some countries that hold more Bitcoin than other countries. That's how it works. France is just stealing money from people from that whole ledger in France. A lot of wrench gang over there. You can thank the French tax, not the whole organization, but like certain very bad seeds in it. Somebody's been selling the information to people. They've been wrenching people, bro. It's so dangerous. I don't know why people live in France. It's so dangerous. Fucking crazy, dude. Mossad's honeypot operation.
Margo,
stop flexing on me, dude. Which one?
U.S. and Iran attacking each other. No wonder the prices are going down.
Water's wet. He's like, no, we need to waste these missiles so we can order more at the factory.
Yeah.
It's like Lord of War and stuff. It's like 40,000 Kalashnikovs. That looks like 10,000 Kalashnikovs. That's kind of low for a regiment of your size. Like, you need to order more. Dimitri, someone's going to find out. If they do find out, we'll cut them in. They're too busy fighting over the presidential palace on the Black Sea. Sheesh. Let's see. I did volunteer a class for seniors on identifying identity theft. They were appalled when I explained what wrench. Oh my! You actually, that's so cool. Shout out to you, bro. That's incredible. Yeah, that's so scary, dude. Fucking Tony, fucking explaining what a wrench gang is to like a 70-year-old grandma. But it's true. Like, yeah, they'll just, for people who don't know what a wrench gang is, basically is like they know you have wealth, so they try to abduct you or they break into your house and they hold you hostage and they threaten you and hurt you to get information of like where you hold your valuables. And in crypto, they torture you, cut fingers off and stuff to get your private keys to steal wealth. Oh no. 3 minutes left before we rug YouTube, you guys. Shee, red alert, red alert. Show the screen cap. Are we still buying Hex and PulseX? Not yet. Actually, it's so cheap you can make some DCAs, but like very light. You need BTC to bottom. You need Bitcoin, you need Ethereum to bottom. They're going to keep going lower and stuff. The lower the main things go, the more everyone's sad in life. Okay. What a perfect way. Do I still believe it? Yeah, I still have it. I'm just ashamed of a lot of people in Pulse Chain. There's a lot of retards. There's a lot of very bad fucking creators on there that just keep making retarded coins, and then the retarded coin, they get some motion and then they just rug it because they just want easy money and they stop working hard for it and they just find a way to they just run off with the capital. It happens so often. It's fucking stupid because it's been like 6 years. I mean, Dot blew $1 billion fucking bankroll and is like, well, okay, well, you know, Dot's cool, right? Or it was cool, huh?
Sounds like the Kamala race.
Yeah. But like we keep making money. Like people act like I have only Pulse. I've always been a multi-coiner. I'm not going to allow one ecosystem to fuck me out of my bull run. Fuck that shit, dude. I was in ETH, Bitcoin, and other coins before I got into Hex. Now, am I Hex Jesus? Sure. Do I have Hex? Do I have a lot of it? Yeah. Am I staked out, laddered out? Of course I am. On both chains. And I have it. But this was something that people just go on. You go into an ecosystem, if it hits, you make a lot, or you substantially go up higher. Like you go from I'm worth thousands to like now I have 5 figures, or I maybe made my first 6 figures. If it does really you catch a banger, you might make your first $1 million. But most people's stories is if the coin does go crazy, they fumble the exit. At least they made more than they put in. But a lot of people, what they do is they come in late, they all into it, and then it underperforms. They lose the whole cycle, and by the time they look around, the bull market's over, and they're mad because you have to wait another 2 years to make any money. And then they're just pissed off, and then fuck, bro, it's just that's what it is. I'm a profit maxi with some morals and stuff. But before I rug YouTube, I just want to show this meme right here, a little wrench, what wrench gang is.
Jesus, finally, man. Tell us where the money is. Money? What money? You're in crypto, right? You got Ethereum, Bitcoin. Give me that shit. Yeah, I'm in crypto. That doesn't mean I have money. All you crypto guys supposed to have money. Not me. It's been a bad year. I had asked my mom for money to pay for rent. See, I fucking told you. We should have gone after the investment banker guy, the dude with the Rolex walking down the street. What the hell? You was the one that said crypto guys have money. You said your cousin made money off Dogecoin or some shit. Man, fuck this. Give me your phone. Not my phone. What do you need my phone for? Who's it gonna call?
C-Dog. What's going on, buddy?
We kidnapped your friend.
Yeah, well, I kidnapped your dad.
What the fuck?
And I'm gonna take advantage of him.
We kidnapped your friend. And if you ever want to see him again, you have to send us money.
Whoa, you kidnapped him instead of me? Why'd you do that?
He's broke. We realize that now. If you want to see him again, send us the money.
Who said I want to see him alive?
Just kidding.
How much should I send?
25 grand.
25 grand? In this market? Come on, man. It's been a tough year. I can't send that.
Hold on. What are we going to do? What's the coin called?
XRP.
And how high did you say it's going?
$1,000. That means if we buy 1,000 XRP, we'll be millionaires.
How are you so sure about this?
Dude, trust me. It's a sure thing. Where do we buy it? OpenSea.
OpenSea? OpenSea? What the fuck? Oh my god. Instead of you fucking me, I am going to fuck you. Well, that's it for YouTube, man. If you guys want to check it out, I'll be on Kick and Rumble right now, and we're about to get spicy. So, later, YouTube.